Actually, I like the concept of the development. Integrated development consists of commercial and transportation infrastructure. So that's why I come to check out the facts and to study the prospect of this development.
ICT is strategically located within the transportation infrastructure, connecting it to the greater KL. The direct flyover access from Federal Highway, it's now open to traffic, and soon with the LRT Line 3, we will have a ICT station here. The BRT KL line is also expected in 2018, will also benefit ICT.
I see in Greater KL, the connectivity is very crucial nowadays, and is very critical because we see the populations of Greater KL in 2020 is going to be 10 million. Last 6 years, in 2010, our population in Greater KL was only 5.8 million. And at that time, 2011, the number of vehicles were 7.3 million, which means number of vehicles is more compared to the population of Greater KL. So it creates a very huge problem for Greater KL people in terms of the mobility.
So you see how suddenly everything revolves around the TODs. Now, it doesn't have to be MRT station, it could be the LRTs, smaller lines, right? It could be around bus stations, it could be around BRT. So those are what you call transit-oriented development, right? It has some connectivity sense to that, right? So it doesn't have to be MRT, but in the most sense is anything that allows you easier connectivity in that sense, where you don't have to have private car ownership. So I'm really excited about what's coming up. I feel that we're living in the most exciting time in Malaysia's real estate history.
Pull factor for Western Corridor infrastructure, first of all, LRT Line 3 is coming in. Award of the work should start second half of this year. So I'm expecting that to be a very big pull factor. BRT, KL Klang line has been approved in budget 2016 in terms of financing. New highways such as the West Coast Highway, the growth of Aeropolis as KLIA Airport City expanding towards north and northwest are the main pulling factor. All this will bring enhancement of industries such as transportation, logistics and manufacturing, which will generate migration of people, population, which will generate a high demand of property.
So for Gen Y, am I right? Because look at the current market, we're also aware that property investment into property pricing, right, they're getting more and more expensive. So for Gen Y, perhaps they may consider for those property with a smaller unit. But the ideal one, I would encourage for those people to go for between 800 to 1,000 square foot of property with a 2-bedroom.